What's up, guys? It's Benny. This is the single proudest moment of my life. You and me, this movement together, this channel just got Jimmy Kimmel ripped off air. That's right. This is happening. This is really the Wall Street Journal. This is really an article. Disney has canceled Jimmy Kimmel's show, ripped him off air, pulled the Jimmy Kimmel Tonight show, is done, never to return. Entertainment giant move follows FCC Brendan Carr's criticism of late night host. Where did that criticism come from? Our program, ladies and gentlemen, right here today. We freaking did it. I just can't believe it. Oh, this is for you, Charlie. What happened? Jimmy Kimmel despicably attacked Charlie Kirk, saying that Charlie Kirk was killed by a member of the MAGA movement. Since Charlie Kirk is the leading figurehead of the MAGA movement, this is Jimmy Kimmel saying that Charlie Kirk deserved his death and had a role in his own death. He's blaming Charlie Kirk for his own death. That's what happened in this.
The MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism.
Oh, yeah, it's a criticism to fly the flags at half staff. Charlie Kirk doesn't deserve it. Charlie Kirk was killed by one of his own people. That's what Jimmy Kimmel said. Now, of course, that's a demonstrable evil lie. Obviously, the opposite is true. And we started the day off by creating that clip. Now, that got seen by millions of people, 10,000 reposts, 38,000 likes. And we banged that out. And then we booked our friend, Brendan Carr, who is the commissioner of the FCC, the chairman of the FCC. And Brendan Carr said, you're not allowed to go on taxpayer-funded news networks and to say that Charlie Kirk deserved his assassination, which is effectively what Jimmy Kimmel said. Chairman Brendan Carr says it is truly sick, what Jimmy Kimmel says. The chairman confirmed that the agency had a strong case to hold Kimmel, ABC, and Disney accountable for spreading dangerous, political-motivated misinformation. This is very serious for Disney right now, who owns ABC, of course. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. These companies can find ways to take action on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead. Then he talks about how the government grants broadcast licenses at the great expense of the taxpayer. He called for Jimmy Kimmel to be fired or suspended. The FCC could make a strong argument that this sort of intentional effort to mislead American people is a very core fundamental fact, is a very important matter. Then he goes into talking about how Disney needs a major cultural change. Strong leadership from Brendan Carr. This is Brendan Carr right here. Now, we broadcast that today on our live stream. And then what happened? Well, hours afterwards, Nexstar, which is a massive broadcast affiliate of ABC News, said they are going to be ripping Jimmy, which is their right, ripping Jimmy Kimmel's programming from 32 of their stations. That accounts for 15 million American households. That means that Jimmy Kimmel's show was about to collapse in ad revenue. If you take Jimmy Kimmel, who only gets 2 million viewers a night, if you take Jimmy Kimmel out of 15 million households, well, you're going to cut his viewership in half? Who knows? And then how many more people will follow? So massive, massive shout out here to Nexstar, who said they're going to preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live. They're going to take the show off the air because he made a comment about the Charlie Kirk killing and said Mr. Kimmel's comments about the death of Charlie Kirk offensive and insensitive at the critical time of our national political discourse. We want to respect the spectrum of opinions, but you can't use your broadcast platform in order to tell lies and to dance on the grave of Charlie. And that's exactly what Jimmy Kimmel did. And now this news, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Kimmel has been officially ripped off the air. I'm going to say this again. Jimmy Kimmel indefinitely has been suspended and ripped off air after Charlie Kirk comments. Get a load of this. Disney's ABC said it would take Jimmy Kimmel's popular late night show off of the schedule indefinitely after one of the biggest owners of TV stations in the U.S., Nexstar Media, said it would preempt airing of the program following the remarks that made about the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Nexstar said Wednesday that its owned and partnered television stations affiliated with ABC television network will preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live For the foreseeable future, beginning with tonight's show, the company said that it strongly objects to the recent comments about Kimmel concerning the killing of Charlie Kirk and the affiliate programs. In his monologue, Kimmel said that the MAGA gang was trying to score political points off Kirk's murder. Kirk was killed, of course, by a transgender political activist on the left. We hit some new lows over the weekend. The MAGA gang is trying to characterize the kid who killed Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, Kimmel said. That is a lie. I really hope that Variety decides to print the full truth. Jimmy Kimmel pulled holy S. Disney's, and this is from the Wall Street Journal. Disney is pulling Jimmy Kimmel indefinitely after late night host's recent remarks about Charlie Kirk. More to come as ABC groups told the network, as ABC affiliate groups. Remember, ABC is the broadcast. ABC is the production house, and then they feed those production into their broadcast partners who can take the production or not. And they've decided to not take the production. And more affiliate groups told the network that they would be dropping the host. This is incredible. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. 15 million households, 12% of all U.S. homes. Devastating number for a show like this. Jimmy Kimmel is over. Trump predicted it. I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, major breaking. Disney's ABC is pulling the Jimmy Kimmel show live off air. This is the end of Jimmy Kimmel's career, you piece of trash. Nexstar Media, which owns about 24 ABC affiliates, said it will preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely. Kimmel's comments about the death of Mr. Kirk are offensive and insensitive in this critical time. Continuing to give Jimmy Kimmel a broadcast platform in the communities we serve is simply not in the public interest at the current time. We made the difficult decision to take his show off the air in an effort to let cooler heads prevail. Look at this. Amazing. We did it. Jimmy Kimmel's show off the air indefinitely. Amazing. Amazing. Just a quick note here on a personal level. This is exactly what Charlie would have wanted. Charlie has always wanted for us to have cultural power like this. He has always wanted Turning Point to be the enforcers of decency. And what is indecent is lying about and making fun of a father who was murdered in front of his family and in front of millions. It is goblin-like behavior. It is demonic to its core, and you should have no part of it. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Jimmy Kimmel's biggest fan. You should be disgusted by this. And what Charlie always worked towards was for us to have the cultural power to do this, the cultural power to reach into the black heart of Hollywood and rip out one of their biggest stars. The consequences for your actions, not to shut down his speech. Jimmy Kimmel's free to talk anytime he wants to. I'm not calling for Jimmy Kimmel to lose his X handle or whatever. You go spout off, do whatever you want to do. I'm saying that there are consequences for your sick and degenerate behavior. You absolute hobgoblin. Jimmy Kimmel isn't funny, says Charlie Kirk. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my comment to that is, you know what, Charlie? We did this for you. We did it for you, Charlie. And we're just getting started. The moment is here. Thank you for being part of this audience, for sharing our videos, for watching our videos, for creating the capacity for us to have these massive outsized effects. A lot more people watch our channel than Jimmy Kimmel. And that is our power. And we are going to use it. God bless all of you. We're already saving the country. Let's go and do it for Charlie. See ya.